One of the necessary parts of floristry is the tools and equipment that we need. I'll run through the tool packs with you and the equipment and what we need them for, and then I'll be showing you a range of different things that you can collect along the way. So one of the most important tools and necessary things that we need are a really good pair of snips. These are fantastic cutting snips, nice and safe because you can close them, and these are great for left-handers or right-handers. Really nice, beautiful, clean cut that you'll get on those. You can cut the wires with them as well, so they're quite versatile. You can cut quite thick sticks with them also, but you do need to look after them if you're going to be using them as for all purposes. So that's where you need a good sharpener, and you just run the sharpener down the edges of your scissors. Great if you can do it every time you use them, but at least say once a week if you're heavily practicing and lots of use going on there. Another necessary tool, if you choose not to use your good snips for wire cutting, is these wire cutters. So really thick gauges you can get through with these wire cutters. So these are a terrific tool. A very necessary item that you need are some paper cutting scissors. So you don't need to get super expensive scissors, just a good pair that you can get through cut through paper and or ribbon. Just don't ever use them on your flowers, and in particular don't ever use them on the wires because you'll never get a nice clean cut on your ribbon then. Beautiful pair of secateurs. These are fantastic secateurs. They're really light. They're the lightest ones that I've ever used, and I'm always surprised at the thickness of some of the sticks and pieces of bamboo and bits and pieces that we can get through with these. So they're a great, very necessary tool, the secateurs. Save your hands and your arms. Parafilm, the floral tape, very necessary for all the wiring and taping items that we use. Guide wiring and attachment wiring. A good towel, nice towel, a towel that will absorb a lot of moisture is very good. It's not just used for your hands, but any spills, making sure you've got nice clean bench tops, especially when you're wrapping and using beautiful ribbons. We don't want dirty, wet benches. So necessary thing is the tools. Another necessary part of the tools is the apron. So protect your clothing, and with the pockets you can put nice things in there as well. Another necessary part are the wires. So they come in lots of different gauges. We've put together packs, special packs for you, ranging from 0.3 gauge to 0.9. So that's in the metric system. So we've moved from a very confusing gauging system where the numbers were higher for the thinner gauges and lower for the thicker gauges, moved to a metric system. So the 0.3 is the nice thin, and going up to a 0.9 for a larger, thicker gauge. Some other items, and one of my favourites are the gloves. You can use the gloves for stripping material as well as obviously protecting your hands, but I really like it for stripping the leaves off the material and just moving different items around. Some other packs and or items that you can start to gather and put together in your packs are some pins, so you can collect some nice, all different assorted pearl-headed pins. There's some lovely diamante ones, and then of course the magnets as well. So they're terrific for buttonholes, corsages, headpieces, lots of different items. Then there is the twine. So twine for bundling bits of material, but most commonly used for bouquet making. So all the hand-tied arrangements, you need a nice twine. It's nice and soft on the stem, so it won't damage them. Another item that I really like and suggest to find if you can is this tape. You can bind the bouquet stems with this tape. It's a coloured tape, comes in lots of different colours. There's a really nice tartan one as well that I like. And so it's sticky on one side. So it's really good for binding the shanks of corsages and buttonholes and those types of things as well. Other items you can start to collect are things like binding wire, beautiful ribbons. So you can spend lots of time collecting lovely different ribbons and bits and pieces. So there you have it, lots of lovely materials that you can start collecting.